Hey, what's up, guys? You've reached Tuck, Beginners Stock Talk with Tuck. And I've got some information I got earlier today. No, this was reported actually, not on earlier today. This was on the 12th, but the information in here is important to me, and it may be to you. And I'm going to read. I'm gonna kind of. So here's another thing, FYI. When you go on to some of these sites, for example, they're like magazines, or it's called Barron's or Bloomberg or Bears or Morning Star. All of those magazines, I don't know what you call them, but let's just call them magazines on the internet. As soon as you you can't go back to that magazine. Once you go back, you push the back button, you can't go back. So I thought of an idea, and I'm passing it on to you. Take a screenshot of each part of the article, so then you can go back and reread what was important in there, because there are some meats and potatoes in there. And this is an article. I'll show you. It's Bloomberg, and this is six things you're doing wrong when buying stocks on your own. Sounds like me and you, if you're doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just read this article to you, or I'm gonna try to find the best parts of it. I've read the article already, and they say some stocks that they invested in. Some I had never even heard of, and I just looked them up. And they look like one of them looked kind of interesting. I'm just scrolling through all the photos I had to take to do it. So, anyways, these is about 4 different people and what they did with their money during COVID around March 19th or 20th of this year. Yeah, I'm saying it right. So this first woman, Lena, she's a stay-at-home mom who loves buying tech stocks during market crashes. Another guy, they're going to lay out the people here. Jay, a former pro gamer who switched to from cryptocurrencies to blue chips. I have no idea what that says. And another guy named Geoff is a data scientist who uses machine learning to analyze trading patterns. That's dope. And Mullins is a retired hotel executive who's betting the stock market is about to plunge. I heard about, someone else told me that too. These are 4 amateur traders. These 4 amateur traders use different approaches, but one thing in common: they're killing it in one of the wildest markets in memory, with returns ranging from 20 to 60% this year. And we're not even done with this year. I'm telling you, it's crazy this year. Why is our economy doing so gosh dang good in such a horrible time? Explain that to me. I have no idea. I asked another very bright, intelligent woman. She has no idea. Think about it. While many industrial investors bailed out of the market in the early stages of COVID pandemic, retailers have piled in and pocketed big gains, which means earnings, what they've actually made, not what they've just put in, but the actual makings. Like what I've made $1,000 now, which is I'm so happy. Where am I now? Big gains, especially in the surge tech stocks. Check out the tech stocks. Be careful, very volatile. The U.S. digital brokerage Robinhood signed up 3 million new users in the first 5 months of the year, giving it 13 million total customers, which is almost as much as Charles Schwab Corp. Stock pickings, which has long been eclipsed by investing in index tracking funds, is suddenly back in vogue. I don't understand that last part of the lingo, guys, so don't feel like you're alone. Playing the stock market is fraught. My mouth is getting super dry right now. I'm sorry. I'm doing this for you guys and myself. Playing the stock market's risky, of course, right, guys? And the stories abound of newcomers making rookie mistakes, never mind professional investors who've fallen short during the restless rally in America's stocks. To learn how to avoid pitfalls, Bloomberg News picked the brains of these 4 top performers on El Toro. I don't know what that is, but probably some of you guys do. A digital trading platform with 14 million users that's regulated by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, whatever. El Toro lets people copy the trades of investors with proven tracks. Doesn't matter. They all believe newcomers make mistakes by not investing for long term and for failing to diversify their portfolios with at least 30 well-researched names. That is meat and potatoes right there. I'll read that part again. They all believe newcomers make mistakes by not investing for long-term and failing to diversify, I'll explain that more, their portfolios with at least 30 well-researched names. Okay. Here are the other things they see people doing wrong based on their experience. Make your portfolio. I'm starting out small. Mine's not 30 mine doesn't have at least 30 well-researched games. I'm not a baller, but this is to keep if you want to keep your money for a long period of time over the next course of the 4 years, you invest into long-term stocks if you want to keep your money. If you want to play with your money and do it risky, kind of like what I'm doing, then you're gonna, Tesla is pretty solid, and I've got a lot of faith in Eli, and the numbers are just, there's so much money invested in that company, it's ridiculous. And Apple, we'll see what happens with Apple. I've heard some stories, both good and bad, of what the future could be. So that's that. Jumping in without testing out trading strategies. This video is getting on to be 10 minutes long. So I'm gonna stop it now. I'll start it again. All right.